Hey everyone, how's it going? Hurst Quayzar here, and you're back with another Rot2Rad episode here in Quayzar's Customs. Yes, I've been tinkering around with the El Camino a little bit at a time here. I've got the engine block kind of sitting in there for right now. Now that I've bought it, Summit Racing, got it from Summit Racing. Got the fenders on, got some of the interior pieces in. Um, Threw on the chrome piece and rear bumper, and of course the license plate, right? But we are not here for the El Camino. We are here for the Bullet Mustang. Now, this one from Dead Bob 777 is a 2001 Ford Mustang Bullet Edition. All right, so initially, when comments started coming in for this, I thought for sure, oh my God, I'm going to have to sell this thing because nobody likes it, right? But um, it pulled itself out 5-3. I get to keep this bad boy. So as I look at it, I want to make sure I've got some of my stats down because I do keep a spreadsheet on this stuff. Believe it or not, I do keep a spreadsheet on this. And, how many miles are on it, what kind of car it is, and its sell value is always important to me. I don't know why it's important to me, but it is for whatever reason. But so yeah, the Ford Mustang. Um, yeah, people said, "Hey, keep it." So for sorry Ryan, sorry Matt, sorry Dixie, I get to keep this one. So I know it's not a GM, but hey, I get it. I understand, but democracy has has stated that we keep this bad boy. So to the parking lot it goes. All right, let me take a quick look at my uh, lists here. Make sure I've got everything cleaned out, cleared out, and ready to go. I think I am. Oh, I'm missing a. Oh, that's I put that in there too. So, yes. All right, we are ready to head out. Now we've picked up the last couple. We've been pretty lucky. Last couple from the junkyard. So let's take out. Let's go to the car auctions and see how lucky we can get there. All right, so Kowalski's salvage cars. This is where we want to go. This is. Oh, look at all the damn Roadrunners. Holy crap. We have a dirt racer, Hudson Hornet dirt racer. That might be interesting. We have a track Skyline. We only have 2 pages here. We have the Mercury M100. We have the HQ Gasser, which we've done. And we have several other cars here. Okay, so let's see. Why don't we try to get... we've got the Edgewood Wildcat, which is a HQ Resto Rod Custom. Let's see. Let's try... what's the Hornet? Take a look at the Hornet here. The Hudson Hornet is like one of those cars you just see in cars. You're like, man. It's got an inline 6 in it. Okay, so what's the 194,000? So I'm out on that. We do have the Volkswagen Bora, which I believe is, I have to remember. Let's see what the Skyline has in it. Ooh, I kind of like the track version of that car. 160,000 miles. Yikes! My gosh. What else we got over here? We have the Mercury M100, which is, I believe I read it was like isn't this like the Canadian version of the truck? 256,000 miles. So that's not gonna work. Yikes. We've done a GTX. We've done the Dom Toretto. We could do the Dom Toretto version of this. We have not. We've done a GTX, but what's the Edgewood Wildcat? Even though I don't want to try to shy away from 131,000. Okay, so regardless of the price tag on this bad boy, I'm going to have to go with it because of all the cars I've found that I want to work on, this was going to be the one to do. So let's do this. Okay. Estimated value is only 7 grand. Jeez. What a cheap car. Ah, 6.9, 7.2. I'm there. Whoo, look at that. I won it at, I got it for 74. No, 27. No, wait a minute. What did I pay for it? Estimated value. I got it underneath there. I got it like 72.47 or something like that. So cool. All right. Nice. Okay, we're going to send it to the garage. All right, I guess we are going to head back to the garage. See you there. All right, let's go out here and I think my car's been delivered. Does it have all the wheels on it? It does. How about that? All right, let's send this bad boy over to the car wash, shall we? Get this thing cleaned out from the inside and out. I don't even know what color this thing is. Yikes. Looks like it might have been black. Kind of hard to tell. Clean all the rats and crap out of it. This does have, let's see, let's move this thing over. This does have the supercharged V8 in it, so happy to hear that. These are one of these cars I'm going to have to actually add to the video list of my config file. Yep. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and strip her down here. Yep. Nice colored interior. Let's see, we're going to rip the interior out of here. So let's take that out, and that out. Okay, so before I go any farther with this, let me see. I need to have... Oh, it's the Wildcat stuff, so I don't really care. Alright, I don't know why I'm changing things out like that. Anything back here? No. Windows? Nothing trim? Nope. Yeah, she's pretty stripped down. Alright, so we are going to fix the body up right now. Yeah, 1,100 bucks. Let's go into the inventory. Let's sell all the parts here. Alright, sold off all the parts. Got the body all taken care of. Alright. Let's go ahead and take care of the interior. Just go Wildcat. So 1 of you, 2 of you, and then what happened here? Oh, I do that all the time. Grab a steering wheel. And for this one, I like the wood grain sport look, which is, it's not the Jaguar. Oh, here we go. This one right here. So that will be, we'll get all the interior pieces taken care of right off the bat. So what do you say about that, huh? Kind of switching things up seriously. There we go. Everything nice and new. Woohoo! All right. In the engine compartment, what are we missing here? Holy crap, we're missing a whole lot of stuff. Let's add that to the shopping list. Add that to the shopping list. So how is everyone doing tonight? I hope everything is happy and healthy on your end. Let's see, air filter. Yeah, we're gonna have to get the air filter stuff for that anyway. This, of course. Fuse box. Yep. And and an ECU. All right. So I think, yeah, I think we've got most of the parts that we're going to need here. All right, we're going to jump in here. Yep, I hope everybody is doing great today. Let's see, open the shopping list here. Bench Wildcat, nope. There we go. All right, we're on a roll now. I was just like trying to figure out something. Air filter base, yep. I'm going to get the brake servo, right? And then the fuse box, we need to go into the electronics section for the fuse box. We need that, fuse box A, cover A. The fuses, oof. 1C, I think there's 2 of those, 3 of those, 2 A's, 1 B maybe, and like 5 C's, I think. I don't remember. It's kind of hard to remember those types, those things as well. I need to get, we're going to go into the tune-up shop, get our filter. Back, I need to get the air filter top. There we go. And then some clips. Go. The A clips are for the air filters primarily. I've seen them used on other things. Alright, so air filter, there we go. Yeah, it has been a busy week at the Quayzar household. Our pup is not feeling the best. She's got like an infection in her private area, and she is not having a good time about it. We are trying to keep her from, from rubbing it too hard, and it's just been crazy. It's just been one thing after another. Been to the vet. Absolutely nuts. Okay, got all that. Brake. Get all the electronic pieces in here. Get that all taken care of. Yeah. Oh, I've got a cooler there too. Oh, I forgot to get the ECU. Let's see here. Let's go to, okay, shopping list. Do I ECU? Yep. Then we know we need to go to fuse box A. I think we got that. Okay. I think I may have wasted a little bit of money on that. Okay, fuse box A. Yep. Or I should say ECU. Fuse box. Okay, so from the fuse box, this is from the standpoint of coming in, getting down underneath here, and looking at the fuse box. There we go. Now, let's dive right into here. 2 A's. That's good. There's a C. There's a C, and there's a C. We only have 1 B, so that's gonna suck. Okay. There we go. That worked out. And I need 1 B. Here's another C. Need another B. Okay. Need another B. Rid of that. Where is my B fuse? There's my B relays right there. There we go. And fuse box. There we go. That looks right. Everything's right in the world now. Okay, got all that all taken care of. I need a dual fan mode. Let's go up here looking for the radiator. Dual fan, shroud, and fans. Gotcha. All right, that's installed. So we've got everything. We've got all the nuts and bolts installed there. Okay. I think what we're going to do now, I'm going to put this up in the air. Oh, I said up in the air, and I keep pushing the down button. Dork. Alright, so for the motor itself is going to be a supercharged V8. What do I have to take apart underneath here? Drive shaft. There we go. And that's out of here. Alright. For the most part, I can probably just replace all these parts. I think that's what I'm going to end up doing anyway. Let's go ahead and dump these parts out. Don't want them, but I think what I'm going to do is actually go ahead and build me an engine. I always take care of the suspension first and then the body and then the engine being last, but this time around let's kind of mix things up a little bit. I do want a dual overhead supercharged V8. I believe that's what it takes. I know I better double check that. Engine type, yep. Oh, yeah. Probably one of the most powerful engines in the game. Yes, that's what I want, please. Thank you very much. Yep, that's what I want. So, with that being said, let's jump into here, into the car parts. We're going to dump this out. Delete that. And let's build ourselves an engine, shall we? Alright, cam gear, need 4 of you. Thank you very much. Don't need any of those pieces. Nor do I need any of those. Need a V8 crankshaft. I need 3 of you. Need a crank there. Where's my engine block? Right there. Heads I'm going to get from the performance shop. Pistons I'm going to get from the performance shop. Headers I'm going to get from the performance shop. Same with the fuel filter. Fuel injectors. Rollers. There's like 5 of one and 2 of the other. So I'm going to get 5 of each of these. I don't remember which one it is. We're going to get those just... I'm going to need a medium... Oh, wait a minute. A medium intercooler I can get from the other shop. V8. Piston rings times 8. Don't need any of that. Don't need any of that. Rod caps, I need 8 of you. Belt. For the supercharger, I believe the supercharger... Yeah, we need that belt for the supercharger. I also need belt A. Need that one. Timing belt, 2 of those. The cover. Don't need any rods. I do need a water pump and water pump pulley. Don't need that. Alright, jumping over to the shop here. Yeah, let's get 4 of those while we're already in here, but we'll just go. Let's go here. And while I think about it, let's go back here and do the same thing with that. There we go. Whew, I always forget that stuff. All right, engine. Before I get off track here, I think I got the, did I get the alternator? I think I got the alternator. V8 camshaft. For a view. Heads. Exhaust manifolds. Fuel filter. Might as well get the fuel pump while I'm in there. To the fuel rails. Need 8 of the coils. Intake. This is what I'm worried about. I don't think I have the intake in here. Man, I don't think I have the intake. Okay. This one with Conrad. 8 FU, please. Intercooler, yes. Power steering, yes. Spark plugs times 8, yes. Intake, there we go. That's the, oh, there we go. That's what I'm looking for, is that piece, that beastly right there. Whew. There for a minute, I didn't think I was going to get it. And of course the throttle. Now, can I think of anything else I'm going to need on here that I haven't gotten already? I think that's it. So for this, the engine, I already know what the car is going to be because Ryan Peterson has already provided me with a nice livery for this. So we are going to go. What I'm going to end up doing is probably running this into a black. Let's see, I could go maroon. Problem is with the bright red, it doesn't look that great. So we're going to go with a dark grayish. Yeah. Let's go with just a dark gray. How's that? It's just kind of a neutral color. That's going to be a dark gray. Fuel injectors. How do those go? Our fuel injectors. Everything else is chrome. So let's see. It's mainly here. Let's go black. Go black with that. Black with the fuel injectors. Okay, what else I got? Oh, that's going to get painted. The cover is going to be the gray. What else can be painted? I think that's about it. Not a whole lot. All right. Wish me luck on the overhaul of this thing. Let's go ahead. I know we have done this a few times before, but let's go ahead and 3-star some of these pieces up. 3-star all these to get the maximum amount of horsepower out of this bad boy. Now, in sandbox mode, this is so easy, but I mean, in a regular mode, it would cost you tons of points to do what I just did. I know that. Stupid, crazy, I get it. But yeah. This is going to be a lot of fun in sandbox mode. Did I buy a crankshaft? I was going to say, did I even buy a crankshaft for this? There we go. But yeah, my pup's been a little under the weather, so she's been driving us nuts. That's putting it politely. She's driving us freaking crazy. How's that? But love her. She's a nutball, but jeez, she's a lot of work. Come on. Just didn't want to go that time. Jeez, okay. Alright, and a belt. How about that? Alright, to the other side. I didn't get an oil filter, so let's go ahead and get an oil filter. Can I paint the oil filter? No, I don't care to paint the oil filter. I was gonna say, I'm gonna paint the oil filter, but I'm like, what the heck? Why? I was brought up to be like a Fram oil filter kind of guy, so you know, having a Fram oil filter underneath your car was saying something back in the day. I say back in the day like it's, I don't know. I say back in the day, and I feel so old when I say back in the day, because it's like, oh, only old people say that. So there you go. I am just an old fart playing video games, talking to you guys. I'll admit, though, one of the guys out there, his name is Old OT for old timers, so, you know, I haven't succumbed to that yet. Haven't told myself that I'm old. How's that? I keep trying to tell myself I'm young. I can do anything I want to. Oh yeah, but that's a joke. It's because it's just nuts. I did not get the covers. I just realized I did not buy the covers. So I'm gonna go buy the covers. Look at that beautiful chrome supercharger right there. And I did not get these. All right. Fuel rails. Put the fuel rails in. I think that's it for that. Yep. Okay. So, to a view. So cover. Is this an A, B cover, or is this a, I think this is a C and D cover. So a C and D cover and a belt tensioner. Now to paint these bad boys, what am I going to paint them? For the inside of this car, I think I'm going to go, I really think these are going to be painted white. crazy as that sounds, then I'm going to leave the coil covers just a natural silver, because you can't really paint them. It doesn't paint that well. Ah, I needed A and B's. Wouldn't you know it? Painted those off for nothing. It's a good thing I'm not trying to save any money. Alright, so let's go back in here. Jeez. Okay, so A and B. There's B. There's A. Made you guys up. A? It says chrome, but not really. Alright, now that I've got the right covers, let's go get these put together, shall we? Jeez. Now I've seen some engine builds with these white covers, and man, they look sharp. So I had to give it a shot on this one. So the red, white, and black, it's almost like my signature thing going on anymore. It actually has, you know, just that slight touch of red underneath the hood to give it that wow factor. There we go. I keep moving my mouse. Holy cow. All right. And we have this one engine ready to go. Take it off the stand. Oh, wait a minute. No, I do not. Let me put that back on the stand, because we are not done with it. I am a dork. We have not built the lower end. Jeez. That would have been hard. That would have been gut-wrenching. I thought I was done with this thing. Alright. That's okay. That's okay. We caught it before we put it in the car. So that's a good thing. You know, everyone wanted to do a multiplayer with this. I don't see how a multiplayer would work. Now, I mean, it would be like a speed run. Like one person would be working on the engine while another person is working on the body and the suspension. But I don't know. I think, you know, for being able to share files across a little easier would be probably more beneficial, in my opinion. Take you off the stand. Let's go ahead and lower you down. Take you out. Put you in. There we go. And then get rid of you. Ah. Beautiful piece of machinery right there. Look at that. That's one big bad motor in there. One big bad motor. Alright, get rid of that. That. Oops, I did not put... You're kidding me. I just... Did I put... I did not. And I just sold it. Yikes. I saw it and I sold it and thought, oh my god, I didn't even put it on. Okay, so let's go ahead and put that. It's down here in the engine. There we go. Now we should be good to go. Medium inner cooler in. All right. Now that we've got that all squared away, let's go ahead and tackle all this crap back here. Now my brake pads and my rear end is going to be a maroon color, I believe. As a matter of fact, hang on one second. Let's redo this. I'm going to put this back on for a second. And you'll see why in a second here. I'll just put that pad on there. That's fine. Because I want to see something. The reason why I want to see something is because I want to match up the rear end and the brake calipers to the livery, and I'm going to go ahead and get the body work. Okay, now I've done all that. Let's go to body tuning shop. Let's see what we have for the Dodge, for the Hellcat. Why doesn't it not pull up like the others? Maybe it doesn't have any. No. I've got the Wildcat. This is the... Yeah. Wow, the Wildcat has no body parts. I didn't think it did. Okay. So let's go ahead and put this all together. And I'll show you what I'm doing here. This may seem a little out of sorts right now, but you'll understand here in a second. Need to get myself a set of Quayzar plates to put on this bad boy. With the addition of window tinting, it really helps out for some of this stuff. Make it look really good. Alright, so now I'm going to send you to the paint booth. And this is the reason why. Because I want to be able to paint this thing white. Gloss, and then let's see the liveries I have to choose from right there. HQ. I love it. I love it. So this is the HQ version right here, boys and girls. What do you think? That's pretty cool. I like that. I like that a lot. Alright, so that's what we're going to go with. Let's see, can I paint it? Can I paint it? I think this is a... I actually think this is a... Yeah, it doesn't matter. I want it to be white. It's good? Yes. Alright, so you see the color that I have to work with, right? So that's going to look freaking awesome. Yeah, maybe I may take those covers off and paint them a different color. Alright. You know, when you're building custom cars, there's always that piece right there. Alright, so yeah, I am going to... I think it deserves it, to be honest with you. I'm gonna take this all apart after I've more time put into the custom build job than one would expect. Oh, I gotta take that off. Dorky me. So now that we have a basic color of what it looks like, right? So we've got a nice kind of a maroonish color. See if I can replicate that in here. I keep hitting myself in the door with the door. Hitting myself in the door with the door. Okay, so these, really wanted to paint them. I think it's that color right there. That's a pretty decent color, I think. I think that might do it. All right. Quick and easy, and even though I've this was not my intention. There we go. 1, 2. Nice. I think a little bit of color underneath the hood really brings it out a little bit. Because once you have the wheel wells are all painted white, you have no color underneath there at all. Sweet. Yeah, now that looks pretty decent. All right, close you up. Now let's work on the rest of this car. Wheels and tires. These are the ones I put on it for the custom, but you know, I'm rethinking the whole setup on here. I'm taking these off just to see what size I need, to be honest with you. Yep, and voila. Stripped down to almost nothing. Now I want to paint the rear end the same color. Same burgundy color. No surprise there, right? Could paint it white. Nah. Yeah, taking this thing apart, I'm thinking about all the pieces I need to get. Now the implementation of painting all these parts really makes a video go really long. Usually just slap something together and be good. And with this being in sandbox mode, I really have an open paycheck where I can just do what I want to with this stuff. That's for sure. Alright, so what I'm going to do is the inventory is I'm just going to sort it by name and just go through it. And then that way I can just buy the parts and paint them on the fly over here. Here we go. Car parts, suspension. And then we're just going to open the shopping list. Let's get rid of some of this crap here. Brake calipers. 2. It's like I know like the brakes, I know the cylinders times 2. What if it's times 2? Except for the bolts, of course, that's times 4. Shocks are going to be white. Caps I'm keeping silver. Springs always enhance the yellow. Not painting the bushings. Ring cap and wheel hub. Okay. So if I were to go into my inventory, sell parts less than 30%, does that take care of a lot of them? I believe so. Yep, except for my wheels and tires, which is fine by me. Calipers, we are going with this color right here. And I lighten it up any? Kind of hard to tell that color, isn't it? Hmm. Yeah, I can't really tell them that hard. Let's see here. Can I brighten it up a little bit? Yeah, let's go 80. Let's go 80%. Let's paint that up right there. There we go. Going a little bit lighter on those. I'm going to go, ooh, that looks a little dark too. So let's lighten you up. Alrighty. Shocks are going white. Not sure how this rear end's going to look, so I may have to change my coloring around a little bit. So I'm waiting on that actually. Alright, let's go see how this looks underneath there. Looks really orange. I'd say it's okay, but not quite. You know what I mean? So let's take this. I think the brakes will be fine. Matter of fact, while I'm thinking about it, let's pick up something. Let's go ahead and pick up 2 more of these while I'm at it. 2 more of these, and 2 more of these. Because those are going to be the same color, and I want to make sure they're the same color. Okay, so the rear end is just a little too light. Okay, so let's go with a 65. Let's go with a 65. I think that might be just dark enough. Actually, what I'm thinking about doing here, get a fuel tank. There we go. Fuel pump. Drive axle. And that still looks really light. Well, no, not too bad. It's pretty close. Probably could have gone a little darker, but I think that's gonna be sufficient. We are gonna go with that right there. Almost has that orange look to it almost. That's fine. There we go. Let's see how this all looks. It comes together here with the yellow and the silver, and not too bad. Slotted brakes. Yeah, there you go. That's looking pretty good. See how much darker that is with that? I probably should have. Yeah, probably should have went a little darker, but that's okay. It's sitting on the ground. You're not going to see a whole lot of it anyway. Got the bushing over there. There we go. Yeah, see, in the paint booth, that looks way darker than what it was. Out here, doesn't look that dark. All right. That's all taken care of. Now I need to get a battery. Get a battery, because this car does not have one. That in there. All right, now we need exhaust pipe, V8 muffler. Okay. So we're going to jump into our tune shop with the exhaust system. Catalytic converters times 2. Exhaust pipe times 2. Muffler. And pipe. All right. There, and we're going to pick up a gearbox while I'm at it. Gearbox for the V8. I don't know why I bounced out of that. I still need to get a few things. Car parts. Need a drive shaft. Need a starter. Can't believe I remember all this crap. Okay, so... Oh, wait a minute. We didn't 4-star or 3-star up these exhaust pieces. How dare I? We're trying to get the maximum horsepower out of this car as possible. We are definitely going to need to do that. All right. Gotta be careful. I didn't want to 3-star up the starter pieces and stuff like that. So, muffler. Kind of weird that I've got this all tied up underneath here without having that front suspension in. Just looks weird to me. Alright, so all those parts and pieces are put together. Put the starter in. And this is exhaust pipe B. Exhaust pipe B. Full exhaust system. Nice. I hated when you had, you know, just bits and pieces of the exhaust that you could only buy from the shop. Alright, so that's all done. That's all done. I've lined up that exhaust. Pretty good with that. Alright, what can I get rid of in here? The rollers, don't need those. Alright, wheels and tires. What do we want to do here? What are we running? We are running a set of 18s at 335. 35, 18s. On this bad boy. No, I think I'm just going to go all out kind of crazy with these. I'm going to get 2 put 18s on that. Yep. Tires, I will go with these. So we're going to go 2, 18, 335. 35. And I'm going to chrome these wheels up. As Ryan liked to joke me, I am into the chrome 75%. Actually, with these, let's see, 76%. Let's go 80 with that. We'll go 85. How's that? We'll go 85. That's what I'll do. That's what I'll do. There we go. Guess I should have taken the front ones off just to see what we have. Size-wise, just would have picked them up anyway. Gives it that nice shiny look without it being just that blazing chrome look. You know what I mean? All right. So not a bad looking vehicle for a vanilla car. That's all I have to say. Those bad boys are sticking out just enough to see the... Oof, that's looking nice. All right, and get rid of that, and get rid of that. All right, let's go ahead and start digging into there. Last piece of the puzzle to take care of this front end. This thing looks horrific. Already got the brakes, so it's just a matter of taking care of the rest of the stuff. There we go. So yeah, this is going to be like one of my features for one of my configs. I believe I've got this config out there. I'll have to look again. Maybe this might be one I've got just sitting out on my own drive. I don't think so, because I think I run a couple of different computers, right? So one of them that I do primarily all my mods or my config files on is my desktop. Now my desktop is the one that also runs my Forza 5 stream, most of my other games. The two that I primarily play most on my laptop right now is Car Mechanic Simulator 2021 and My Summer Car. I have been able to run other games on it, but I haven't been traveling that much. So those were my two primary games that I played, and while I was on the road, made videos of. So, or I should say, Car Mechanic Simulator 2018. So those are the only ones I've had on that I've really dealt with on my laptop. Get rid of that, get rid of that. And get rid of that. Boom. Done. All right. Much like I did before, let's go ahead and get those all taken care of. All right, so I think I've got the gist of what I need here. Let me get these shocks taken care of first. All right, open shopping list. Man, I think it starts right here. Okay. Couldn't tell. I was like looking at it going, oh crap, what did I do? Thought I deleted some stuff. Front sweeper. Inner and outer tie rods. To the links, to the uppers, to the bearings, to the caps. And then we're just going to sell parts less than 30. Yes. Looks like a good deal to me. The wheels. 18s as well. All right, so I should have just bought those. Two at 18. 255.40. Go, 2 of those, we got that. Back in here, now I remember the rubber bushings. I need 12 of you. All right, now with that in play, what I'm going to do is I typically do not paint the front suspension piece, but for this one, I just might. Of course, my shocks are going to be white. My springs yellow. My front end. Paint that color there. Then you have my rims, which should be chrome, which would be 85% paint. So we'll go 85% on the chrome. Not so much 75%, but 85%. Yeah, I think, I was going to paint. Why not? Let's just do this. This is kind of crazy, but don't normally do this. Where's my uppers? Yep, there's my uppers, and then I'm going to paint these as well. All right, let's go see what this is going to look like. I feel like with the painting of the parts, sometimes it gets just a little out of hand. Steering rack. Yeah, we're not going to paint that piece, which we probably should have, to be quite honest with you, but that's okay. Like a little differentiation there. Okay, I'm going to have to go get the shock absorbers taken care of real quick. See, and the calipers are just a touch darker, which I don't think I care too much about. I don't think it really doesn't really matter. We'll get tires taken care of. There we go. As quickly as possible. That was easy. It stayed right there. Alright. Shock absorber. Yeah, look at that bad boy. That looks good in there. Oof. Alright. Yeah, I guess it does look pretty good with all that painted on there. Yeah, it does. I think it's kind of growing on me. This may turn into something. I don't know. Well, this is Rot2Rad, right? So we're going to make it into something radical. We were supposed to. Yeah, let me get these bushings. I forgot that one over there. That's right. There. Okay, let's go back over here. All nice and fresh bolts. Love it. And tire. Whew, I think we are 100%. Let's go grab a license plate, shall we? Okay. There we go. I'm going to have to replenish my license plates. All right. Back here. Quayzar plates. Raise the hood here. Let's start off with the brakes. I tended to have when I do these configs, I really try to take as much time as possible and not have a lot of overlap or a lot of cut in. These pieces cutting through. I really don't like having a whole lot of that. So do my best not to have too much of it in there. Okay. Oh, these fluids. These fluids take up so much time. And that should do it. I think we should be good to go. Alright, close the hood up and let's do a quick check on here. I believe everything is as it should be. I am not seeing anything out of place. Great. This is going to go to the dyno. Now let's take it over to the test path first. We have to fix the wheel alignment, of course. Golden. These headlights are always a pain in the butt. You guys, whoever thought about the headlights? Yes, good idea. Wow, what a pain in the ass. Okay. That's good. Let's move you over to the dyno shop. Usually I take it over to the paint shop, but man. Alright, let's see what this thing has to offer us. 1655. Look at that. 1655 horsepower with 1493 pounds of torque. Holy crap. This car is built for speed. That is for sure. Alright. Now it's going to come down to you guys. This is a beautiful machine. Now I'm not saying that it's, you know, it's something that I need to keep because it is an HQ custom here. Okay, so thanks to Ryan Peterson for the livery. I really appreciate it. This looks awesome. And changed it up a little ways with the tires. And I don't know if you can see the suspension, but we did paint up the suspension a little bit in here and then into the back as well. So great. Looks pretty nifty to me. Alright, so now its fate is in your hands, ladies and gentlemen. It's not a Ford, guys, so maybe I'll get an overwhelming response with this. Or maybe because it's a vanilla car, everyone wants me to dump it. Who knows? Anyway, like I said, it's up to you. Should I save it or do I sell it? Let me know in the comments section down below. And until the next time, thanks for watching. Stay happy, stay healthy, and I will see you again. This is Hurst Quayzar saying good night, and I am out.